Ayyub Ali, the young entrepreneur. Um, yeah, young entrepreneur, young philanthropist, young businessman, young air freshener, uh, flyer guy, right?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
done sold a lot, and he's 13, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, we got Ayyub Ali here. We pretty much here to help motivate and stimulate the youth and the economy. So yeah, let's pretty much talk about your start. Let's talk about your start, man. Like what made you pick up a piece of paper and want to write a book? You know what I'm saying? Let me see a book.
Yeah. So I'll start now.
I'll start now. Okay. I'll start now. That's the name of his book. And it's I'm a 13-year-old son, brother, author, and entrepreneur, born and raised in Albany, New York. I'm a leader of one of my generations and the best looking to make an and my generation the best looking
Just let him read that.
to make an impact on the world and leave a legacy. Yeah, read that. Yeah, you read it. He's the best looking.
I am a 13-year-old son, brother, author, and entrepreneur, born and raised in Albany, New York. Born and raised in Albany, New York. I am a leader and one of my generation's best, looking to make an impact on the world and leave a legacy.
Gotcha. All right, so pretty much, what is the book about? What is first of all, what inspired you to write a book?
I had a couple people inspire me, and I had first I wanted to I was thinking about making this a story about just motivating people, like how to become an entrepreneur, but then I decided to basically tell my life story, 13 years on Earth. So I added both of those together, and that's how the book came along.
So,
I had a lot of family motivating me, friends, mentors, you know.
Okay. So like I said, what inspires you? So you just got up and you had certain friends motivate you to write a book. Like what friends, what people in your life inspired you to write a book? You could talk either talking to the camera or talk to me.
Yeah.
Show your book. They can't see it.
My friend.
Put your book out so you can see it.
My friend Abdul Rahim, he wrote a book. It's called Divorced. So that motivated me to write a book, because I was like, hey, he's writing a book, so I could write a book, but I wanted this to be like a really good book. And that's why obviously I'm on the cover, because first I'm good looking, but
Okay, all right.
but
Okay,
also
all right.
but also because I wanted to put my face on the book, so people could see automatically when you see the cover, you know what the book is gonna be about. Cause yeah, you know. But I had my friend Abdul Rahim motivate me. I had you, my mom, my auntie also. She motivated me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And not a lot of 13-year-olds writing a book, so that was different too.
Okay. So what pretty much which markets have you been to before? Marketing your book. Thank you, sound man. Appreciate it.
Which market? Oh, so I consider this as a biography, a guide, business. Yeah, those are the top 3 categories.
Okay.
Tell
So
them
what
about-
what places you have to distribute your book at? How are you distributing your book?
I'm also selling this book on Amazon soon.
Oh, you on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon I'm gonna have.
Bezos. Is that Bezos?
Bezos.
Bezos. Okay.
Yeah. Soon I'm gonna have my own website, so I could get all the royalty, because Amazon's still taking my royalties.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So you
So-
pretty much.
Are you selling hard copies? If someone was interested, can they come to you and buy a copy of your book?
Yes, they can. Once I restock on the books.
Restock. You sold all your books already?
Yes, I sold out. I originally bought 20, and then those sold out in like 3 days. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that motivated me too, cause then I knew that this guy should work. I just gotta keep pushing it.
Okay. Any more questions, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What about your ratings on Amazon? Can you tell them about that? How you were number one? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I was number one for a while on business and economics for new releases on Amazon.
And when did you put your book out?
Probably about 2 months. 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many copies you sold so far?
20 so far.
20 copies. 20. No, you sold more than.
You sold way more than that.
Oh no, no. Hard, like for me personally, but altogether I sold about 50.
What about?
Yeah.
I thought your mentor bought something from you as well,
A
right?
whole bunch.
Oh,
You gotta keep track of your sales, man. That's how you
No,
get
no,
robbed around here.
How many books was that he purchased?
he bought 100 books, and he bought 100 books.
Okay, so you sold 100.
Yeah, he
Then you
bought
sold
them.
40. Then you sold 20. How many books you sold total?
That's about 200 books so far.
200 in 2 months.
Yeah.
So your average is about 100 a month.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should be.
that's big business. That's big business. So pretty much with Amazon, how was you able to make that connection with Amazon?
So Amazon has this platform called KP Select, and you could you could just type in a book, and then type in a manuscript, and you just send it over to them. You gotta have a cover. You put those two together, and then you could either create your own ISBN, or they give you a free ISBN. So basically, what that is, that's like you could sell different stores. So.
And that's the number right here, the ISBN.
Yep.
So that's what,
ISBN.
tracking? Like tracking on you?
Yeah, that's like tracking the book.
And how did you figure it out? You just did research on that? You just.
Yes, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I took advice from my auntie. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So your auntie is an author as well.
Yeah, she's the author. Her
Okay.
book is called what is it called?
You need my help now? Mommy, I need you.
Yeah, Mommy, I Need You. That's
the
that's
name
on
of the book.
Amazon too. So
Okay.
make sure you guys go check that out.
And what's your aunt's name?
You need my help too.
Addie Niles.
Addie Niles. Okay, so look up that book too. So pretty much the family inspired you to grow,
Yes.
write
yes.
the books. And so when I open this book, what am I seeing? Like what
You're
like
gonna
what
see-
am I gonna be?
First,
Yeah.
it's like it's when you read the book, you could tell like it took a lot of work. Obviously, writing the book.
How much time
sweat,
did it take you?
tears. It took me about, I would say like a year and a half, because I was procrastinating a lot about writing a book. I already had the idea of writing a book, but I just never put pen and paper together.
Okay, so once you put pen and paper together, how did you feel about that?
I had it, and I was still procrastinating about actually like doing the research and what I had to do to put the book together. But then when COVID started, that's when I had enough time to do everything I wanted to do. So I was just like, I could finish this book now, and just see what happens with it.
So since COVID happened, you was out of school, right?
Yep.
What school you going to?
KIP.
KIP. Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about being out of school? How do you feel about when the COVID hit?
Um, Originally I think I was gonna leave anyways,
Are you
cause
gonna leave school?
yeah, cause I'm 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 a school person, but just not like I don't I'm not I'm not the school system person.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
that the system is like broke.
Oh, the system is broken.
Yeah, the system
Okay.
is broke because
What do you mean about this? What do you mean as far as the system is broken?
because so basically what the system is teaching is just to work for somebody else. It's teaching that a degree is basically gonna get you to all these places, financial freedom, happiness, stuff like that. But it's really not unless you have a passion for doing like what you're doing, like becoming a doctor or something like that. But there's a reason why there's kings and queens because there's people that separate themselves from the normal civilization and yeah so
Okay.
but the system but yeah so like I was saying the system is just teaching you to work for somebody but once you have to have a mindset you have to have the mindset to want to be your own boss so that
When did you start thinking like this? What age? You 13 years old. What age did you start thinking like this?
I mean I had a lot of people tell me like my mom before but I never really started actually thinking about it. It's all in the book, but
Okay.
I probably about like 10 or 11. That's when I actually started to wanting to be my own boss.
Okay. And
become
so,
an entrepreneur.
what made you start believing that you could be your own boss? Like you just woke up in the morning and said, "I want to be my own boss." What steps did you take to lead you to that thinking to thinking like that? Because normal 10-year-olds don't think like, "All right, I want to be my own boss. I want to get out of school. You know, I want to break the system." What made you start thinking like those thoughts like that?
So you know I had family the people that I like hung around with like you my mom stuff like that and once I saw that people were actually doing this and I didn't want to be those people working a 9 to 5 job having to worry about rent and bills. I'm not saying
But you still got to worry about renting bills though. You know, regardless of what.
yeah
By the way, if y'all know, this is my
no,
stepson right here. If y'all don't know, this is my stepson right here. That's why he keeps saying me. Your brother, how you see you? Right?
yeah not like having to worry about like when I'm gonna pay my next thing like I know that's settled. That's why I do plan on going to college, but I don't want to worry about like being in debt and stuff while I'm at college.
Okay. So how you gonna prepare yourself to not be in debt
Uh,
to get to college?
Start now.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta start now, and never too early to start, because there's a lot of you just gotta do research, and yeah, like I said, you have to have the mindset. But as long as you have those two things, yeah, just start now. Don't wait to be like 16 or 18, because then some people may tell you you're too young, but you should rather start now than having to do it later, because we like I said we don't have to as kids we don't have to worry about rent and stuff like that. So this is the least we could
Time
do
to
with our
stack your
time.
bread and get right,
Yeah.
right? Time to get right, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I wish I was in that position when I was young. But yeah. So read a page on there. You want to go like what's one of your favorite pages or one of your favorite quotes that's in that book? Like if I was to just pick it up, could I learn something just from picking it up? Do I have to start from the front and go to the end, or could I just pick it up anywhere in the book and just get motivated? Like if I was like,
I would probably say reaction.
reaction.
Yeah,
You wanna,
reaction page. Yeah.
you wanna,
When I went back to school, I told my associates that I sold air fresheners, and they all laughed. they thought that I was crazy, and they started to tell me that it's illegal because I didn't have a permit, and they started to hate on me. But that is okay. Everyone is not going to love you. There will always be people who doubt you, but use that doubt to motivate you even more. They were not used to it because the system is not made for you to have financial freedom, but for you to work a 9 to 5 job, worry about loans, and not to work for yourself. The day I brought my air fresheners to school and I sold them to my teachers, even some of my classmates bought them. I was very surprised because I noticed that I sold out the rest of my air fresheners in school. Before this, I knew I had a great product, but this made me realize even more how special the product was.
That's
And
deep. So you said, that's deep because I noticed you didn't say friends. There's a couple of things stuck out to me. At first, you didn't say friends.
Yeah.
You didn't say, you said associates, right?
Yep.
The next thing you said was financial freedom, which stuck out to me, right? So you want to elaborate on that, associates, and why didn't you use the word friends?
I didn't use the word friends because because friends, having a real friend is someone who would get in trouble for you, or someone who's gonna motivate you, not bring you down. Someone's gonna pick you up, and someone's not gonna doubt on you. So everybody at school that you see is not gonna be your friends, because you're not gonna know them in the next 10 years or even 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go to school with these people. I work with these people, so they're not really my friends. They're just associates.
You just got associated with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying you should hate on them or anything like that, but they're just not my friends.
Yeah, you just gotta earn the friendship, right?
Yeah.
You gotta earn that. You gotta earn that spot. Very, very, very serious. And then the financial freedom. Where'd you get that from?
Financial freedom. I put that in there because, like I was saying earlier, I wanna be able to travel the world and stuff like that. You can't do that when you're working. I want to be able to travel. Sometimes you still can't do that even while you're being an entrepreneur, because you still have to work.
Right.
But you definitely won't be able to even think about that when you're working 9 to 5.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's good you thinking. You said air fresheners though. So you say you sell air fresheners? How did you get started with that?
I met brother Qadir.
Mm-hmm.
He basically introduced the product to me. His son was actually already selling it, I think. So he showed me the product, and then I watched them the first time to see how everything worked out, and that's when I started to sell them. And when I sold them, that was probably the first time when I actually sold a product by myself. Besides the fact that when I went to I think Larkfest in Albany, I sold water bottles. But that was the first actual product that I actually sold a lot, and I made decent amount of money for it.
What's the most you made selling air fresheners? And what was the best event that you went to selling air fresheners?
In one day, I probably made about $350.
$350?
Yeah.
So I mean, you sold it. How much you selling air fresheners for?
$1 each.
So I mean, you sold it to 350 people. You met 300 people.
Some people bought in bulk, but mostly about 300.
Okay.
300.
So about 300.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. All right. Anybody got questions out there?
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I really liked in the book was when so my parents, they brought me to the store to get some toilet paper, and then so I came. You guys gave me $20, and I went to the store, and then I got the toilet paper, I came back, and the change was missing.
Right, just kept coming back to missing change. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And what happened with
So
that?
so basically, my mom told me that I had to go back out there and sell those air fresheners. I was like confused. I was like, I can't just go outside and sell air fresheners. I have to be at an event or something
Right.
like that. So I was like, and actually those were my last air fresheners that I had, and it equaled up to about $15. So I sold all those, and when I came back to the house, I was like, I realized that I could actually just sell this product like whenever at any time.
You realize you was a salesman.
Yeah, I was a salesman.
Got you. So that pretty much boosted your confidence on your sales.
Built my confidence. I was like, I could just go out there and sell, and make easy cash.
That's good, man. You got your mind right. You got your mind. You get your mind together. So I got it. You know, this show is called Solutions, right? So I wanna hear what's your solutions for, a young person that need to pretty much get on their feet. That's confused. They may not have a good background at home. They may not be as fortunate as you are. What would be your solutions for that youth coming up?
First, like, keep your head up. Don't let anything stop you. Secondly, like, we're the future generation. If we don't want things to keep happening like this, like racial inequality, the same old system routine. If we don't want that to stop happening, it has to start with us, because we're the next generation. So if all of us came together and we changed the world, like that could really happen. We just all gotta come together. Stop hating on one another. Change the system and be different.
Okay. Yes. Any other questions, Mom?
There's no questions. Jason said, very nice. He's starting out so young. Tony Gaddy said, shout out to the cousin. Hashtag author. And you're just getting a lot of good feedback. Okay.
So yeah, y'all stay in tune. Make sure y'all get that book. So if they want to get the book, how do they purchase the book?
You could either link will be in the description. For the phone numbers, if you want to buy from me personally, have it signed. Soon I'm going to be doing an event soon for a meet and greet after all this is over with. But for now, you could just go to Amazon, type in my name, Ayyub Ali, or you could type in
Spell it out
I'll
for me.
Start Now. Yeah. Ayyub space Ali, Ayyub Ali. And then, so you can either type in my name, or you could type in the title, I'll Start Now, and it should pop up.